Yeah, Pochettino's got some interesting decisions to make between now and the start of the World Cup, which is in June of next year. So there's a little bit of time, but not a lot of time with his team. So what roster decisions are the biggest ones between now and early June or June 12th when the U.S. kicks off its World Cup campaign?
Yeah, it's massive. Obviously for Pochettino right now, it's a new format for him as well. Coming away from the club game, going to the national game, that's never easy. You never know which group you're going to have. Obviously with the friendly games now, you're not get that competitive nature in those friendly games. So I think now, obviously, the big moves will be, can you try to bring your Christian Pulisic's, your Weahs involved, the Weston McKennies, the Anthony Robinsons, and I could name more here, who are key players in this group, back involved to create some sort of chemistry, where positive vibes are once again flowing within this group. Because right now, I'm not recognising that feeling. I'm recognising that Pochettino sometimes is against the players who are not in camp. I don't want to see that, so that's important for me.
But Russ, to narrow in on the decisions that you're talking about, I think striker is a huge one. We got no answers at this Gold Cup. Patrick Agyemang scored some goals, but I don't think, for me, looks up to the level of being a major international striker. So I think you're talking about the European-based players who have not really proved a ton with the national team. Yep. Folarin Balogun, Josh Sargent, Haji Wright, and, of course, Ricardo Pepi, who plays his football in the Netherlands. I think some of those other decisions, I think, is the depth. Who backs up some of these key pieces? I think in midfield, in particular, we didn't get a ton of answers at this Gold Cup behind Tyler Adams, who obviously is that main man in midfield. Weston McKennie and Yunus Musa have roles to play as well. And then did any of these players earn a role in next year's team and starting 11? All
right, so we're jumping ahead a little bit, but I'm going to add one to a position that I'm still worried about, and I have no idea. It's goalkeeper.
Yeah.
No idea who's going to start, and that's so strange.
Matt Freese had a good tournament.
Good tournament.
And Matt Turner needs to get games somewhere. Wherever that is, he looks to be on his way to Lyon in France, but he's got to get games if he's going to get back into that #1 role.
You say he had a good tournament, though. For me, Matt Freese was okay in this tournament. He certainly took a great big stride to try and get into that World Cup roster, and certainly maybe raised a few eyebrows as to how well he can be, especially as a shot stopper. He still made a few errors that I don't recognise seeing him play weekly in Major League Soccer. But there are a number of players who obviously made great strides getting there.